Our Gospel today is taken from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 10, verses 1 to 9. Since we are only going to focus on verse 1, I am going to read that. After this, the Lord appointed 70 others and sent them on ahead of him in pairs to every town and place where he himself intended to go. We know that from studying the scriptures that the number 7 is perfection and 10 is authority. So when Jesus sent out the 70, he knew exactly what he was doing. It's interesting to know that Jesus had 70 other followers besides the 12 disciples. So Jesus sent out the 70 in pairs. If he sent them out individually, they could have gone to at least 70 other places. But because he sent them out in pairs, they could go to at least 35 different places. So why would Jesus send them out in pairs and not individually? Simply because 2 is better than 1. In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verses 9 to 10, it says, 2 is better than 1. If either of them falls, the other one is there to pick him up. Another verse says, 1 can put 1,000 to flight, 2 can put 10,000 to flight. Jesus is also trying to bring in the essence of a community over here. He doesn't want us to do things alone. We can do more when we have more people with us for God's glory. It is always good to have a prayer partner with us, someone who can amend our prayers, someone who can correct us, who can give us good spiritual advice. But there are people who like to pray alone and do not want anything to do with the community at large. Jesus is not calling us to be alone. Jesus himself knew the importance of having a community, of having friends, of having a fellowship. So we know that Jesus sent out 70 others, which means he has 70 other people besides his 12 disciples. Out of the 12 disciples, he had 3 people who were very close to him, whom he called for specific important occasion. Who were these 3 people? Peter, James and John. If you study the meaning of their names and you go to its root, the name translates to stone replaced by grace. I'll repeat, stone replaced by grace. And out of these 3, he had one whom he loved the most. And who was this? John. If you read the Gospel of John, throughout you will see one line, the one whom Jesus loved. So who is your prayer partner? Who is the person who can pull you up, who can give you good spiritual advice, who can correct you? If you don't know who is your spiritual partner, who is your prayer partner, ask Jesus to reveal that person to you. I am not saying don't have your own personal prayer time. In fact, it is very important. I myself do have my own personal prayer time. But the Bible also says, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I am present in the midst of them. Another verse says, if 2 of you agree on anything on earth, it shall be done by my Father in heaven. God bless you all, and may you find your prayer partner.